back to Toland's Tactical Tales T3. These are the episodes we're calling Self-Defense Cooking. This is either 7 or 8. I'm not sure. I'll put it in the thing, title. There's no editing as usual. Please circle back, go to the waiver video if you haven't already watched this one. Like, share, subscribe, the thing. If you like to comment below, that's great. I've now figured out how to look at comments so you can put stuff down there. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but we'll let you guys figure it out. So today's episode, we're going to be doing 3 things at one time. Right? I know. And all the way through with the one thing, and then just show you the thing. So I'm making chili with leftover meatloaf from last night. So meatloaf that was left over. I know that was weird too. And then I thought, well, that would be good in chili. So we made that chili. And then it's morning where I'm at. So breakfast. So I'm making, let's grab the hot machine holding device. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. See? Sausages. They might look a little Cajun or blackened, but no, they're all right. That's on low, so it should be fine while we're doing, just keep them warm. So the actual episode today is going to be fudge. And the internet said 2 ingredient fudge, but we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and if you count the sprinkles, I guess 4 ingredients for the fudge. So we're going to make peanut butter, vanilla, marshmallow, fudge. Don't look at me like that. It's fine. It'll be fine. And we're going to do it without baking anything. I mean, we're going to use Chef Mike, the microwave, but we're not going to bake. So let's get started. Now we're doing the whole thing all the way through. Now you need some parchment paper, or whatever this is called. It said that. And then you measure it carefully, right? And you put it in there. Now there's a way to fold it. I think if you turn it upside down and you do it like that. I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention to the video. And I don't remember the cooking time, so we'll just you know what? Let's just not use that. We'll not use that. We'll just put some butter on it because butter's always good for making sure stuff doesn't stick to things. So hands are clean. Washed everything. Everything's clean. We'll just put some. That works. Get that out there, and then just butter. So it'll be less likely to stick to the pan because we're not cooking the pan, so that's not gonna. The butter's not gonna melt, so it should just be able to be removed from there. All right, butter looks good. That's good. Garbage over here. How you doing? Good to see you. So that goes there, and we're gonna take the peanut butter first. Top off of that because you don't want any aluminum or whatever you call it, depending on where you're watching the videos from. I'm assuming people watch this from other parts of the world. Well, let's take off the wrapper thing too. So we'll take the wrapper off, right? Safety third. There we go. Take that off. So we're doing we're doing this all the way through, start to finish, so you guys get to see the whole thing. So it's either going to be really short or ridiculously long. I don't know how it's going to go, but you know what? We'll find out together, won't we? It's gone forever. And of course I'm struggling to get the wrapper off because I'm trying to do this quickly. Alright, there's most of it. So now we have just peanut butter. Put this in Chef Mike for like a minute. Put the knife away so I don't stab myself. I'm going to put some butter on that to keep it fresh and clean. There we go. Knife. Don't do this, kids. This is not. Note the way not to do stuff. But now it's ready to go for the next time we need it for something. In a box or whatever. Good to have a knife. Learn how to use a knife. Be safe with knives. 1 minute. Go. Alright, that's going to go in here. Then we're going to do the same thing. Oh, see if this is going to all fall. Oh, got a little seal thing. Nice. Do the same thing with the frosting once that's done. And then it says mix it in a bowl, but that's a lot of extra mixing and stuff. So we're just going to pour it in there and mix it together, and then we're going to put in. Should I microwave the marshmallows? What do you guys think? Huh. You know, of course we're going to do that. Shh. You even thought. Of course we're going to microwave. So we don't need the parchment paper. That's, nope, don't need it. So that's good. Get rid of that because we don't need that. Got our little. Hopefully you guys can see all this in camera. I'm not positive. I tried to do a quick check before. Let me move my sausages so they don't get burned. There we go. That's good. Okay, that's coming out. Be careful, it's probably hot. It is. And watch this. It just pours. Right? Isn't that the coolest thing? I need a spatula or something. There we go. So we'll just get all that out. Pour it in there. Now what's going to happen is we're going to put this all in the refrigerator. It's kind of warm, but it's all right. There we go. Just move that around a bit. There we have our peanut butter basic component. Set that right there, and we will put frostings. I don't know if it does. It's gonna. Oh, it just peels off. That works. I don't want to put stuff in the microwave. I don't have to, right? That's better. I should have taken that off ahead of time, but I didn't even realize I could. So we're learning together, kids. Off we go. Chef Mike. 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'll just whatever. That's fine. A minute-ish. And then these, we'll save those for the end. I got most of it out of there. So how you been? Been busy. Haven't done one in a while. Trying to stay out of trouble. Shedding some pounds. If you get a chance to watch some of my older videos, you say that maybe there's a little bit of a difference. Just broke the 300 mark. I mean, 299.6 is technically under 300. Technically. It's not fancy. We're getting there. Alright, well that's cooking. What's going on? You guys having a good time? Staying safe? Having fun? Right now it's Rocktober, and in our part of the world, it's nice and warm. Some people are like, it's too hot. It's only going to be hot for a minute, then it's going to go back to normal Oregon moisture, right? It'll be moist for the next 9 months. That's coming, and this is cooking. We got about 10 seconds left on that. I'm going to move the sausages around because once again, I really am hungry. It's breakfast time. And I'm probably not going to eat the fudge, well, because it has to sit in the refrigerator for 6 hours. So we'll put it in the fridge. We'll let it chill. Huh, that's exactly. Nice. Oh, there we go. Probably slightly ballistically hot. It is. Okay. Oh, it's bubbly. Nice. And look at that. It just pours out. This has got to be the easiest thing of all time. Well, maybe not the easiest thing. But for cooking and for my skill, this is almost where I can do this, right? This is good. So there we got most of the sauce out. Now we're just going to move that around and stir it in the pan. That'll probably work just fine. You might actually give it some cool looking marbling, maybe is a good word I was thinking of just then. I don't know what you do that with fudge, but we'll leave it semi stirred for 2 reasons. 1, the cool artistic effect. 2, laziness. Yeah, that one. Oh, all right, I'll strip it on my hand. Yeah. Well, okay. It's not terrible. Now, I'm not sure how to cook these in the microwave. So, I think a bowl. Yeah. Let's try not to make extra dishes. Well, that's just it is what it is, right? Or in Spanish, the first phrase I ever learned in Spanish class, spell the word socks. S-O-C-K-S. S-O-C-K-S. It is what it is. There's your first Spanish lesson for me, and I probably got that wrong. So, pardon me, apologies to everyone who's Spanish or what have you. And yeah, that's the best I can do. So we'll just do like 12 seconds because I don't think it takes very long to cook microwaves. Cook microwaves? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Cook marshmallows in the Chef Mike. All right, we're doing good. So far, start to finish, no cuts. No edits, no fancy anything. Also, just me not cooking food well. And that's the goal, right? It's not about how to cook. Oh, that kind of turned out sweet. It just sort of mushed them a little bit. Just dump those in there. Ah, it's hot. What are the odds? All right, now move those around and just stir them into the fudge. We're going to call it fudge. That's the theory. I'll show it to you here in a second, and then we'll put the whole thing in the refrigerator for, like I said, about 6 hours. I'll try to get you guys out some new videos here pretty soon. This is kind of a fun one. I normally just do parts of it. We did the whole cooking, if you want to call it that. Technically dumping stuff in a bowl that's hot, and then it's still. Oh, you're right. Almost forgot the sprinkles. How did we forget? Marshmallow fudge. Oh, it's child resistant. We're in trouble. Good news. Fixed it. Technicality there. All right, now I can do this without spilling them all over the floor, because that's probably the next piece of this puzzle. Just gonna part about it very carefully, strategically. Sprinkle those. Oh man, it kind of looks. No, it looks like it looks exactly like you'd imagine it looks. It's a bit of a adventure. All right, hold this up. We're gonna take a look at the fudge. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show you what it looked like after. There's the before. Right? Oh, I don't know if you can see it. We'll hope you can get a good look at that. And then it goes right into the fridge for the next 6 hours. And on the next episode, that's cool, I will let you know how it turned out. I got a feeling it's going to stick to that glass, even though I put some butter on it. You're supposed to use parchment and turn the pan upside down and then fold the parchment over and cut it and then lay it in there. And yeah, that's a skill that somebody that has patience and knows what they're doing would do. I'm not that guy. We already know that. So back to the sausages for a minute, and those are looking good. So I think that's done. Let's take a look, tell me what you think. Again, they look probably burnt, but they're not. They're just well cooked. I dropped the spatula thing on the floor, so that's fine. I will clean this mess up and then put some eggs with that and make breakfast. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, right? Appreciate everything. And remember, be safe out there.